Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your guest speaker for the day, Shendo Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Tuesday, November the 16th, 2021. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Stephanie Pedroley and also Ron Mitchell. So without further ado, here's a birthday song for the both of you. Hey Stephanie, hey Ron, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, but it's a 1 more year older today. So a happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey Ron, hey Stephanie, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you make. I hope you're enjoying your a special day, because of all that your happy birthday, a day today. I said it's your happy birthday, a day today, day today. All right, happy birthday to the two of you. All right. And then there's my Pokey pal, Amanda Sue, is going to get out her shout out for the day. Amanda Sue Little, thank you for being my Pokey, okie dokie, Pokey pal. All right, hey, we're going to jump right on into a weather forecast for you. And the weather forecast is going to be brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church which is located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. Yes, it's pastored by ordained pastor John Schumer. That's right. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church has their Sunday services at 11 a.m. on Sunday, and they have an hour of power prayer at 1:30 to 2:30 on Thursdays. So come on into Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Yep, that would be rwf.com. I think that's it. rwfchurch.com at Gmail. At Gmail, I believe. Anyway, it's pastored by, again, if you'd like to get in touch with Refreshing Word Fellowship Church via the telephone, you can leave a message on the answering machine at 636-333-0594. Alrighty, here's that weather report I was going to give you for the St. Charles viewing area. A big 5-day report for you. And here we go. Today's weather got all the way up to 73 degrees. That's right. Plenty of sunshine. There you go. Boy, I tell you what, the little kids used to get a kick out of that. You whining all the way up. And giving just that little bitty of a sneeze. But hey, that's all she wrote. Anyway. Plenty of sunshine. High temperatures around 73 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies early, followed by cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then for Wednesday, November the 17th, cloudy with occasional light rain. Mornings high of 66 degrees Fahrenheit with temperatures falling nearly 50 degree mark. Southwest winds shifting to northwest winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 68%. And then showers in the evening, then partly cloudy overnight. Low temperatures near 35 degrees Fahrenheit, winds northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then for Thursday, sunny skies. That's Thursday, November the 18th. Sunny skies, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 26 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be west to northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Friday, November the 19th, intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning, with more clouds for the later in the day. High temperatures of 49 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Cloudy skies early, with low temperatures of 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight. And then for our fourth day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Saturday, November the 20th. Partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. High temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness overnight, with low temperatures of 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then our fifth day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. It's going to be cloudy skies, slight chances of rain, showers, high temperatures of 55 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight, with low temperatures of 31 degrees Fahrenheit, winds northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, concludes your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. All right, looks like we've got some events coming up for the day, and those events are going to be brought to you by Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. That's right, Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. The seasons are a-changing, folks, and when they do, it's time to redecorate your living room and your door. Well, that's right, Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie. She's a wreath maker, which is just a slight hobby. She has all kinds of stuff on the page. You should check it out. Seasonal Wreaths by Jamie on Facebook. Jamey, Jamie. That's it. Jamie O'Driscoll. All right. Well, alrighty then. Here's our events for the remainder of the week. Got to try to get out of this muscle spasm for the first part of it. And then secondly, got to get a drink of water to get this throat of mine cleared up so I can talk. I got to talk to you, and I can't rightly talk to you if I can't breathe. Now I feel better. Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Alrighty then. Hey, you don't feel like my thermostat on the wall says it's 77 degrees in this household, and it's don't feel like that to me because, well, it feels a bit chillier in there to me, and that might be why I'm bucking and bronking on this muscle spasm day. But 77 degrees is what it says, but that's okay. It just clicked. It's about to kick on again. Whoa! But that don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean I ain't got to ride these things out between now and then. Anyway, those upcoming events will be the lighting of the Christmas tree on Beale Street. That's right, Streets of St. Charles. 1650 Beale Street is going to light their Christmas tree but sometime between 4:30 and 7:30 p.m. on November the 7th, 2021. That's right, the Beale Street tree lighting is going to be lit up by Mayor Dan Borgmeyer. 24-footer, that's right, it's a big one. It's going to be kicking off the shopping season for the St. Charles Streets of St. Charles shopping center area for their shopping needs, and that's the 17th of November, so that's before Thanksgiving Day, about a week and a day before. Just, boy, I tell you. And then we're going to have the Santa Claus's Christmas traditions. That's right, Christmas traditions. got to have that, naturally. Christmas traditions will start November the 27th, 2021, and will be going through December the 22nd, 2021. Each and every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wednesdays from 6 to 9 p.m. Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m. Saturdays from noon to 9 p.m. and Sundays from noon to 9 p.m. And so, there you have it. Those are your exciting times for your Christmas traditions. Get on down to Main Street, see Popo Escleo, Santa Claus. Santa Claus, not Santa Claus, lost and Gaster, but the hooded old hood, the Red Ranger. No. Anyway, these and more will be walking down around Main Street on the main paths. They look like they're wearing masks. Yeah, they're all wearing masks. Oh my goodness. Santa Claus in a mask. Pandemic. Panic your head. Can't say it enough. Panic. Not pandemic, panic. It is a falsity. It is a falsality. There is no it's a bioweapon, but anyway, it's not severe enough to call it a pandemic. It's only 0.06% of the population of the world is affected by death through the COVID virus. 0.06 people die from it. The common flu is about the same, folks. So, we don't need to shut down the world for it. It's just a flu. Take it in stride. Stay home. You get sick, you stay home. Don't make everybody else stay home. You go out. Go do things. Shop. Get out there. Go into the stores. You ain't got to stay home getting all lackadaisical, getting fat because you're sitting in front of that computer and using the computer for your shopping needs. Get up. Get out. Get in your car. Go somewhere. Do something. Go to a national park. We have those still. Go to any kind of a park. Go do something. Swing on the swings. Play. Get dirty. Get down. Take the kids out and do something. Don't hold up to this gotta stay in the house thing. It's a bunch of karokity. It's karokity. You got a guy in charge of this country right now who's just making mandates right and left, who's got no authority to do so. It's breaking the law. He's the president, so he's supposed to be able to do something. But he's going against our Constitution of the United States of America, so he's just breaking the law. Not only that brings up another thing. I watched a movie today, which I've enjoyed all my life. It's called It's a Wonderful Life. Any of the rest of you ever watch it? Well, it's all about this angel, you see. And he is going to come down to earth to save this poor fella from trying to kill himself. Well, I tell you what. George Bailey is such a nice guy that all he's ever done throughout his life is helped other people. And he never thinks about he thinks about his own self, but he never does anything for himself. He always gives up his part of his life for somebody else's life. Well, everything he's ever done in his life is such a wonderful thing for everybody else, but it always puts George down just a little bit further and further. Well, at the end of the movie, not at the end of the movie, about 3/4 of the way through the movie, George decides he's going to commit suicide because he's better off alive than dead. Well, he's got more money, he's worth more dead than alive, and so he decides he's going to use his life insurance so that they can pay off the money at the building loan, whatever the case is. Well, an angel appears named Clarence, who is supposed to help George figure out what why he's such a special person. And well, what he does is, he jumps into the water because he knows George, and George will save Clarence's life rather than take his own. So he does, and he did, and he jumped in the river. And so he's in the river, and now they get out of the river, and they go into the bridge master's building. Well, they're in the bridge master's building, in the bridge master's office, and Clarence starts talking about different things that are going on in heaven, and that his clothes, the bridge master is a chewing tobacco chewer. And the Clarence is talking about things that's going on in heaven, and the fact that he would have brought in more stylish clothes, but the ones he was wearing he died in, and he was buried in that suit. And these things, every time the bridge master goes to spit, he ends up swallowing his chewing tobacco juice. And then all of a sudden, when Clarence says he's an angel, the bridge master, he flips down in his chair and falls down. And as soon as he does, that's the last part of Clarence we see. After that, we don't see him go out and help George figure out why his life's so wonderful. They just cut from there to the end of the movie, where he is running up and down Bedford Falls, yelling about, "Hello, Bedford Falls, you old emporium. Hey, Bedford Falls, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Hello, Bedford Falls, you old savings and loan." And he's running down the street, and he's trying to get back to his house and get a hold of Mary, his wife. Well, whatever happened to the angel that was Clarence? He didn't get to save George's life by going, when they were in the bar. He didn't get to, nothing about Clarence was in there, except for at the end of the movie, well, the little part there, and then at the end of the movie, when the bell rang on the Christmas tree, and little Zuzu said, "Look, Daddy, when the bell rings, angel gets its wing." The teacher says, when the bell rings, the angel gets her wings. And he says, that's right, little Zuzu. Way to go, Clarence. And so, anyway, they stole the angels out of the movie. If it's got God in it, it ain't going to happen. No God, no Jesus, no Christmas story with that in it. But I watched 4 different Scrooges. Well, they're not called Scrooge. It's called whatever Charles Dickens story. What is it called? Anyway, A Christmas Carol? Yeah. Anyway, whatever. The ghosts, every one of them ghosts was in all them movies. All 3 of the ghosts showed up. All 3. Jacob Marley showed up in all of them. But you can't have angels, but you can have ghosts and monsters, or not monsters, but ghosts and goblins. People eating flesh and brains and zombies, but you can't have angels. Well, I tell you, I'm sorry. I digress. What else is going on? Well, we don't know. We're going to read a story, though, for the kids. Kids, it's time to jump up on the couch or on the bed, wherever you rest your sleepy head. TV Grandpa is done yelling at the TV. And now we're going to read a story called The Gift of the Magi. Well, The Gift of the Magi. It's a Christmas story for kids. I know, I'm starting early, which I don't really like to do because, Thanksgiving ain't even got here yet, and we're supposed to bring Christmas in on a broomstick, but that's what it is lately. Christmas comes in on the broom. Anyway, Della and Jim were married just a year, and they had a very little money, and their place was poor. Well, but what they lacked in fancy things, they made up for in love. Well, the very next day was Christmas. All the money Della had to buy a gift for her dear husband was $1.87. What on earth can she buy for $1.87? She asked. Then turning around, she saw her reflection in the mirror. Stepping up to the mirror, she stared at her reflection. At least Jim loves my long hair. My long, beautiful hair, she said, taking a pin, and he calls me his queen. Then she stopped cold. Some queen I am, she said, with just $1.87 to spend on my gift for my husband. Then, all at once, Della knew what she must do. Very fast, she put on her coat and rushed out of the apartment. She ran down the street to a shop where the wig makers were at, and they had a sign, "We buy hair." "Tell me," Della asked the shop woman, "how much will you pay me for my hair?" "Come, step inside," said the shop woman, "and let me see it." Well, Della stepped inside the shop and took off her coat. Down fell her long, thick hair, all the way down to the floor. My, said the shop woman, "I will pay you $20 for your lovely long hair." Well, at last, with $20 in her pocket and the $1.87 from before, Della could go shopping. But what should she get for her husband? The one thing Jim loved best in the world was his gold pocket watch. It had come from his father, and from his father's father before that. Sometimes, when Jim did not think anyone else could see, he took out that gold watch, turned it over, and rubbed it with care. Della knew this because she saw him do it. Then Della saw the perfect gift, a gold chain for his pocket watch. For $21, she bought the gold watch chain, and with the chain hooked up to Jim's pocket watch, the watch could not fall out of his pocket. And wouldn't Jim look grand when he took out the golden pocket watch and everyone could see the shiny gold chain too? That night, when Jim came home, Della rushed up to give him the gift that she had bought. Well, yet when he saw his wife's short hair on his face, a frown appeared where he had smiled. "Oh dear, no. Oh, do not worry, husband," she called. She cried out, "My hair will grow back quickly." Then, before she could give Jim his gift, he handed his wife a small box. Della untied the ribbons and opened it. Inside were 2 beautiful hair combs that were the very same ones that she had mooned over many times in the store window, but they cost far too much money. Now that they were the gift her dear husband had given her, then Della handed Jim the box. "Now it's your turn," she said. Well, when Jim opened it and saw the gold watch chain, he had to sit down. "Don't you like it?" said his wife. "Of course I do," said Jim. "But you see, I sold my watch so I could buy you the 2 combs. And I sold my hair so I could buy you the watch chain," said Della. Jim and Della had both given up the one thing they had most dear for the sake of the other. And now they had nothing to show for it, or did they? "My queen," said Jim, taking his wife's hands into his own and looking into her eyes. "My dear husband," said Della with love. And that was it. They loved each other, and that was enough. They had love, which was all you need. Love will keep us together. Love will keep us forever. Ever, my love, doing this stuff. Don't you know that keeping the coffee, 'cause love will keep us together forever. Anyway, that's the end. That's the end of the story, kids. Okay, it looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. Our Daily Bread is a daily Our Daily Bread is brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe 2021. The Bible with Briscoe 2021 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2021 will be Ezekiel 3 through 4 and Hebrews 11, 20 through 40. Don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. Our true identity is today's devotion in the Daily Bread portion of the program. Now, today's scriptures and insights to go along with our true identity is Luke 5, 1 through 11. So, without further ado, we shall be turning to Luke 5, 1 through 11. Jesus calls his first disciples. One day, as James was standing by the lake of Gennesaret, the people were crowding around him and listening to the words of God. He saw at the water's edge 2 boats left there by the fishermen who were washing their nets. He got into one of the boats, and the one belonging to Simon, and he asked him to put out a little from the shore. Then he sat down and taught the people from the boat. When he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, Put out into deep water, and let down your nets for a catch. Simon answered, Master, we have worked hard all night and haven't caught anything, but because you say so, I will let down the nets. And when he had done this, they caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to break. And so they signaled their partners in the other boats to come and help them. And they came and filled both boats so full that they began to sink. And when Simon Peter saw this, he fell at Jesus' knees and said, Go away from me, Lord. I am a sinful man. For he and all his companions were astonished at the catch of fish they had taken in, and so were James and John, the sons of Zebedee, Simon's partners. Well, then Jesus said to Simon, Don't be afraid. From now on you will fish for men. And so they pulled their boats up on shore, left everything, and followed him. That is our true identity. To be Christians, to follow Jesus Christ, no matter what. If he says go, you go. If he says stay, you stay. But go if he says go, and do as he says do. Alrighty, hey, then, it looks like the end of the Shen Show for me tonight, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It wasn't all that long, it wasn't all that short, but it's a good one. As always, it's in the Shen Show in the nutshell, and that's over with. So, I'm going to kick off this song for you, though. Well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I say goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends, goodbye. I say goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello, and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you, and so do I. So, come back and see me tomorrow, because, well, hey, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.